so today, y'all, as you can see in the description, we'll be talking about the 50th anniversary of the SF VegFest, right?
World VegFest.
World VegFest, my bad, y'all. One thing that's pretty interesting, it's been around for 50 years and they've never had a diversity panel. And guess what?
Until this year.
And we have the pleasure of being on the first ever World SF Diversity Panel, which will be hosted this Saturday in San Francisco. We'll give you the address in the description to come check it out. But what do you guys think about that? For the World VegFest in San Francisco, a diverse area, to never have a panel like this. How does that make y'all feel?
Well, minorities basically have been excluded in veganism.
Okay.
Kind of, right?
All right.
Well, really not even kind of. They have been.
Yeah.
But it makes me feel, but now that this is starting to evolve and change a little bit, I think it's great. I feel good about it. I feel good about the way it's going because it's exclusive. It involves everybody. Everybody has to live on this planet, right?
Yeah.
Keep talking.
So everybody knows that veganism helps the planet and helps you and helps save the animals. So
Why do you think it took so long? 50 years is a long time.
Because I think maybe they I don't know, it's like a club.
Okay.
That people don't want other people to really join or not even that, but not wanting to get the information out there.
Okay.
To other
But do you think it's a relatable factor? Like the people that maybe created these societies, like the VegFest and stuff like that, it's harder for them to relate to people in the urban community? How do you draw in that audience? That's what I'm saying.
I don't even know if consciously they're aware that this is, maybe they don't even think about it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they don't even think about it. Like even putting out information to different communities to draw them in. Maybe it's not anything intentional. They just didn't even think about it.
It's just a lack of consciousness.
Yeah. You know, we didn't think about it, so we weren't involved with it.
What's up, G? What's on your mind today?
Well, I think a little bit differently about that. I feel like whoever erects the creation of it is who it's for.
Yeah.
And so it's like if we want we could want diversity at the Veg Fest, or we could create our own fest that's catered to the audience we want to reach and to us. So therefore, we're not really knocking at that door like, hey, are you gonna let us in? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like, you know, like I feel like they could do a lot and they could set things up if they want to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They can do it, and I think that's probably why this year they decided to create it more diverse, because more people, more black and brown people were attending. Yeah. Which caused the need for that.
Yeah, because probably none of the speakers were relatable to that particular audience at a certain point.
Yeah, and so they might be trying to tap into that market too as well, as far as bringing more diversity to it. That's probably why they decided to add a diversity panel. Yeah. You know, but I'm just like for me, I just look at it like, you know, if we're looking to be noticed or included in that talk, then we need to have our own fest. Yeah. That's just the way I see it. You know what I mean?
And they do. Like we were talking about this off air just a little while ago. They do have
it's called a Soul Fest in
on the East Coast.
DC.
Yeah. And creating more of those things across the country, more of those events where more people have access to the information and the speakers, because we got a hell of a lineup coming out this Saturday. We have Dr. Milton Mills, we have myself, Chef Babette, Ray. Oh man, it's like 13, 15 people on this particular panel of diversity, which represents across the country. You know what I'm saying?
But for me, in society right now, everybody is so divided already. Yeah. It'd be good if we can come to something that we could all be included in. Yeah. Right? Instead of further just dividing ourselves. Okay, this is for you, this is for you, this is for you. That's how we got into this spot first. Yeah. We want to separate ourselves. I'm just saying, this is great in my opinion.
No.
When we go into
is.
there, and it changes the whole.
Yeah.
Well,
It changes the whole thing.
Right, but this is the thing. Like, I'm all for inclusion, but honestly, I feel like some separation is necessary because it gives you time to gel and get yourself together and get the message together. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like we be in a rush, especially as black and brown people, to like be hella inclusive, and we don't even.
I'm not looking for acceptance.
No, I'm not talking about acceptance. I'm just talking about inclusion. That we don't even take time to get the message clear within our own.
And that's
channel.
And we're here talking about it.
Yeah.
So there are people out there trying to send that message.
Exactly.
There are people trying to reach different communities.
Yeah.
And I feel if we get into the mainstream, we can further reach people in our community.
Have a lot of voice
But
across
this
the
is the
country.
thing though. But why not create our own mainstream? You know what I'm saying? Like
I'm
you
not
see what
saying I'm not against it. I'm just saying I am for what's going on right now. That's what I'm saying.
Right, and I am too, but I'm just thinking like along the lines of like, okay, yeah, you know, we could definitely be. I just look at it like we could either be like knocking on the door and waiting, or we could just be like, yo, we are the product. People, we are relatable. People like what we say. People like what we about. And kind of like what we're doing now with PlantPoweredBrothaz. It's like we're not waiting for someone to notice us. We're creating and pulling the people that are meant to be in.
So in our case right now, we didn't end up at this VegFest. We didn't even knock on the door.
Yeah.
The door knocked on us. You see what I'm saying? We weren't looking for it.
Yeah.
We weren't asking anybody. Yeah. We weren't doing anything. We were shining our light, and someone seen that light.
Right.
They said, come this way.
Yeah.
That's what we have to do. And putting this information that we're putting out now, we're just putting our light out there.
Yeah.
Right.
And light's going to attract light,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah,
that's what's going on now. So I didn't feel like in this case that we had to try to push our way anyway.
Right.
Which was beautiful.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You be
But
who you are.
and that's a unique thing. That's a unique thing because most of the time, that's what we're doing. We're like, is it gonna let me? It's like being outside the club. You know what I'm saying? You waiting for the security to let you in. They might let you in.
So what happened in
based
our
off-
case, we were walking by the club, not even expecting to go.
They
Someone
said,
"Hey,
come on in."
VIP.
Now, and that's what I'm saying. But that's how it should be though.
So you know, and I know, we all
Yeah.
have our own spiritual journey and path.
Yeah.
You know? As long as you are tapped in, you're gonna be where you're supposed to be.
Yeah.
Period. Right?
Yeah.
If we weren't supposed to be at this fest, we
Yeah.
wouldn't have been there.
Yeah.
And when we go there, I'm sure there's gonna be some amazing things that happen
Yeah, for
while
sure.
we're there. So I will never, at this point in my life, ever try to push. Force anything. I'm not forcing that square peg into the round hole.
Yeah.
Because even if it fits, it's not going to be the right fit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we stay tuned in and just do what we're doing, just like we're doing this video right now.
Yeah.
And we're going to be drawn to wherever we need to go. Whoever needs, we're going to be drawn to each other, whatever that situation is.
Right, like attracts like.
Exactly. So, we don't want to make this video too long. We just wanted to give you a little update of what's going on this particular weekend. So this Saturday, I believe it's like from like 10 to 4.
Yeah, y'all got to come.
Yeah, y'all got to come out and
Come
support,
check us
man.
out. Come tune in.
We're going to be out there, diversity panel.
There's going to be
PlantPoweredBrothaz.
food, there's going to be entertainment,
There's
there's
going to be a lot
going
of
to
food.
be hip hop, there's going to be all kind of things.
Yeah.
I mean, we only have a short, our panel is probably not going to be very long, but we're going to come out there and we're going to stay there from the time it opens to the time it
Yeah,
closes.
it's actually a really good fest. I do like it. I've been going there. I think I went there for like maybe I missed it last year, but for the 3 years that I've known
This is
about
my
it,
first
The
time.
word on the street, they say you can't go.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that's the word on the street. I don't even know if it's true.
I'm putting my boot.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
I'm
a lawbreaker.
Yeah,
You're
I'm coming in
law.
forcefully. Like I said, not to come in. That's how I'm coming in.
Yeah. All right, yeah,
So come check us out this weekend. Like I said, it's going to be this Saturday, San Francisco World VegFest. First diversity panel in 50 years, and we're excited to be on this panel. Like I said, it's like 15 different speakers. We have speakers from LA, we have doctors, cooks, athletes, anything you can think about, it's going to be on this particular panel to get the information that we need in our community, y'all. And we gotta support each other. We gotta show that we can represent, diversity in this particular community. Because
y'all know you ain't doing nothing on Saturday. Don't.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Come out and make it happen. Make sure you hit that share button right there. Where's the share button? Right about here.
There.
Right there. Hit that share button and tag some friends. Even if it's a thing where you've been talking about it amongst friends about, maybe being plant-based,
Yeah,
or maybe
you're curious.
going vegan, right? Try it out, man. And the cool thing about it is, worst case scenario, you just get some information to take home with you, and then you can marinate on it yourself. You know what I'm saying? Coach G, where can they find you on social media?
You can find me at PlantBeFit1 on Instagram.
Monk?
I am Vegan Monk on Instagram and Vegan Monk on Facebook.
Yep, and you can find me, your man Cat Fitness 3 on IG, and then Cat Fitness on Facebook. Guys, can't wait to see you this weekend at the VegFest. It's going to be a lot of great information, a lot of great people from across the country coming to support this particular VegFest. Make sure you come through and support, and we'll see you guys soon. Peace out.